Hi everybody, I am now live, so I'm just going to be sharing my streams everywhere, so please give me a few minutes as we are sharing. But meanwhile, please, while you wait, please check out Vamp, my manga series. I am on Amazon as ebooks for $1.99 till the pandemic's over, then it will go up to $5. Or if you want the physical copies, they are £7 on their own, or you can get 2 for $12 or 3 for $18. All the details is on my website, the link is down below. Anyways guys, I'm just going to be sharing, and then just give me a few more minutes and then we will be live. Alright, so just give me a few minutes and we will be live. We'll be live soon, so please wait for a few more minutes. We will be live very, very, very soon. We will be live very soon. Just please wait for a little while longer and we will be live. We will be live in about 2 minutes. Please wait. Please check out everything I have down below while you're waiting. I do have a competition, guys, for one shot. And, by the way, we do have a giveaway for the non-creative types out there. So please, please check out everything. The links and the details are down below for how you can enter. Okay, guys, we are going to be live now. We're just going to play the VTLS theme song and we'll be live in a couple more minutes. Thank you for your patience and we'll be live very soon. Hi everybody, how are you all today? This is James of Vamp, the Lost Soul. I hope you are all enjoying your day so far. Today it is Custom Character Week, and this week the patrons have voted, and it is going to be a mutant this week. The Custom Character Week is where you guys can actually get involved. So you can tell me what the features the character has and everything, and then I will draw it. But I think we're going to do a bit more of a dramatic pose today. We're going to see, like, we could do something, like, kind of fun with this custom character sort of thing. And what we thought of, maybe we could do a mutant that's, like, more of a force of nature mutant. So, instead of, like, giving it, like, cat's ears or crocodile skin, like, maybe we could go for sort of, like, more of an elemental look on them. And make them a little bit more of a force of nature. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you're having a good week so far. Now the restrictions are lifting up little by little. Are you going to still stay safe, obviously? Or are you going to, obviously, you know, go out and try to be a little bit more braver in the big wide world? Either way, guys, I do not judge, so yeah. By the way, I got, well, I've already announced them, but I've put them on stream. As you can see up here, because I got no cons now, I'm really going to try and push for the sale for my books now. So that is constantly to remind you, I do have books. I have ebook versions as well. So please go buy it if you can. And also, up there, it's all talking about the contest. And if you want more details, obviously the details are down below. So anyways, let's get on with the live draw and see, hopefully get people turning up. So, like I say, what we're going to do is something like a bit more dramatic. So, if we do that and then get the spine first. And it's sort of, yeah, there we go. We get the spine going and then obviously make sure, like, you got the bit for the neck at the end, like that. And obviously what we want to do is sort of like a lean forward sort of thing. Because obviously, like I say, I've got to practice my foreshortenings. So, there we go. And obviously that size of that head, to be honest, that's not really round enough. So, yeah, we're going to keep going with that. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope, you know, everything, if some of you guys are ready to go back into the world or anything, let me know. So tell me what you're going to be up to. Personally, for me, I'm probably going to, like, obviously, because I'll be back to work and I'm going to be back to normal on, like, literally Friday. I'm not even joking you. So, yeah, so I'm going to be back to normal. So that's why my streams now more than ever has to go back to normal schedule. Unless, like, I get, like, a sneaky day. And I might go, or I treat you all to, like, a sort of cheeky stream. But do not worry, I will be here every Friday at 12:30 PM. Obviously, streaming what the patrons have voted for, so... And then we'll go like that. And then, hold on, just want to get the head size first. Because obviously we want to go from the middle here from the rib cage. So we want to go from like the point of the neck, which is here. And then obviously you got like the spine. And then just sort of get out from the top of the head to the chin. And obviously just measure out like that, and then we got the stomach, and then just sort of flowing downwards like so. So we get that sort of like not completely lean forwards, but like enough sort of thing. Sort of like that, about there. Just making sure, because obviously it's all got to match up here. So from the point of the neck, and then that a little bit lower. But yeah, if you guys are up to anything really cool this weekend, please let me know. Like, I would love to hear from you guys, like, what you're going to be up to this weekend. I think we're going to make him lean forward a little bit more. So I want that sort of dramatic pose, and I think that's what we're going to gun for today. Maybe we could get some of the foreshortening I've been practicing into play today. But yeah. And obviously you got the spine, so it'd be more... Yeah. So spine would be more like that. So hopefully, now I've worked everything out, would be like that. Obviously, what we do is we do the circle as well, where the hips are going to be and all that. And then obviously, like I say, because he's leaning forward, that shoulder's going to actually make connection. So yeah, I remember, guys, this is Custom Character Week. So, how am I going to say this? If you're watching from Facebook, please jump onto YouTube and that if you want to chat from me from there. But other than that, go ahead. So we do that, and then By the way, we're going to wish because I think she's crazy for doing it, but I'm going to wish Kenichi good luck on the other stream because she's doing a 10-hour stream special, which is absolute bonkers, by the way. So, personally for me, like, I'll be like, just an hour or two will be enough for me, but, you know, I give her points for balls. I'm going to say that, balls at least. But hopefully she'll do well, and I wish her all the luck for the 10-hour stream. God knows if I could pull something like that off. I definitely won't be able to. So we're going to do like a sort of Dragon Ball Z-esque. So what I want to do is have like the arm sort of like back. But we could have like an item in their arm anyways and stuff like that. Because remember, this is a custom character. You guys get to decide the features of this character. All I'm doing is literally doing all the body stuff. So remember, the ribs is sticking out according to Joe, and just sort of, and then have the spine. Obviously the hips have got to be out a bit more, even if it is a guy or girl. So do that, and then obviously we do the butt cheeks thing. Bigger the circle, we need to sort of even out the butt cheeks a bit. There we go. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying this so far, and please feel free to join me on any of the social medias. If you've got like literally Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Mixer's going to be on Facebook soon anyway, so I'm just going to say Facebook to keep it simple. And yeah, so if you've got anything like that, just let us know, you know, just join us. We are more than happy to have you people. You're wonderful, wonderful, lovely people. But anyways, but like I said again, please tell me what you're getting up to today. I would love to know if you can, like, have a chat. If you want to have a chat with me, that right. So now we know, like, where the groin is. Well, sort of where the groin is. We know those soakers are absolutely like wrong because obviously the butt cheeks here. So we need to sort of do a circle here to sort of joint in with the leg, and then do the circle further in here to overlap to make the butt cheeks, as I say. Because sometimes you need to know where the legs are going to sort of sockets are. And I think maybe if we're going to do something dramatic, we need to sort of like the legs sort of kneeling out. Sort of like that. And then just sort of maybe just stick the leg out like that. So it looks like his leg is sort of like, you know, spreading out a bit. And then just sort of maybe one hand like that. And then the other hand sort of. I think we should have something like that. Or just both arms maybe sort of like a little bit more spread it out, maybe. I don't know, like, I'm trying to figure out like the pose really first. I think actually one arm sticking out like that and the other sort of like backwards would be great. This mutant, just so he's got that sort of bit more like a dramatic pose. And then just sort of and then just sort of get that armpit there. And then just get the arm sort of going there as well. And then just sort of. Like, if your hand's going like that, so obviously you need to get that muscle there to show, like. And then just sort of. And they just sort of like that. But obviously the side of the hand's like here. Yep. And then maybe sort of get a hand like that. Yeah, because then he could be like charging like the other attack then. Sort of like that. And then just sort of. Maybe if we did more. I was going to say prospectively, maybe if I did more something like that. And then it's just sort of. And then just sort of maybe like that. Just trying to think the pose really. Hold on. So if the arm's there, we need to sort of, and then just sort of like that. And then just sort of and then just have the hand sort of like that, and then maybe something like that, maybe? No, that looks stupid. I was hoping like to do like a cool sort of, because otherwise that arm's going to be like dislocated. I've just realised that as well. So it needs to be something like that, or maybe just like the arms actually behind him as well, and sort of, yes, actually I think I got the pose for the arm. So what we're going to do is actually, yes, so the arm is actually going to stick out from behind. And then we're going to do something like that. See, this is what I mean. It's all about construction first. And then just sort of, yeah. And then just sort of lightly sketch that bit out. And just to make sure all the measurements are intact. Yeah. So the hand is in the right place, which is cool. I'm happy with that. Bit of a quiet one today. I'm going to see if anyone's on today. Maybe I could at everyone. Just say like, join me peeps. Join me peeps. There we go. And welcome to the Tea Cult if you ever come through. Okay, so and just sort of get the eye shape at least. There we go. And then just sort of and just sort of I feel like we should have like a first actual proper like sort of like sorceress looking spellcaster as well. So like that, yeah. And then obviously the armpit should be there. Just like there. And then just sort of, and then what we can do, depending on the sex of the character, we can actually sort of there we go. Yeah, I'm like this. I'm happy with that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get some water in me. To see like if to see if anyone's online. Actually, I want to check my Vamp the Lost Soul page because I have actually linked my mixer to this. So I'm hoping it might show up on here, and it hasn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to see how we're gonna do that. All right, cool. So guys, this is the apparent question. Do you want to make this character male or female? Your choice. Obviously, we need to sort of get that eyebrow. There we go. See if anyone. Actually, I'm gonna ask Joe privately because got dibs on another feature. I'm just asking Joe, see, like, you know, because to be honest, either way now, the character is ready to be male or female, so. Like that. And what I want to do is properly skeleton the hand now. Because obviously, because the hand is a little bit more. Yep. And then. And then just sort of. Actually get some sort of like stenciling in. Where's Restream actually? I'm not keeping an eye on that, naughty me. There we go. Just keep an eye on that. And then just sort of. Like so. And then just sort of like that, and then like that, yep. And then just sort of get those rubbers in, just so you can see what's going on. And just sort of, because if you're doing like that, then you need to sort of, and obviously, and then just get that there. There we go. We got the hand done. And there we go. Just get those eyebrows sort of down. Get the character sort of angry. Okay, cool. We're gonna see if Joe's messaged me back. Joe hasn't messaged me back yet, so I'm assuming he's busy. So we're gonna have to kind of make our own mind up. I think we're gonna go girl today because I think we did a male last week, didn't we? And like I say, we're gonna go more of a force of nature, and I think definitely a character like that. And just sort of like that, and then just get the rib cage out a bit more there, and then just get the hips out more here, and then get the rubber and just like clean up certain bits as well, and just sort of right, we're just going to thin out that line because that's a little bit too outwards, and the character has got hips but not that big, so we want to make sure they're all in line. Just make sure to just clean it up a little bit. Then we've got that sort of like there, and then we've got the rib cage sort of there. Yep, I think we're good. So like I say, we want to make this more of a force of nature character. Hello? I thought someone was talking to me then. I thought someone jumped on the mic. Oh, right. I need to get on general chat on mic. I keep forgetting this. I'm very naughty. Sorry about this. Can anyone hear me, by the way? Yes, you can. All right, cool. Want to make sure of that. But yes, there we go. Now. And then just sort of. Just sort of slightly sketch like that. So I call the sex of the character. So we're going to go on the red layer now. Layer. New raster layer. Now we're going to do what the character looks like. Element. Hold on. Let me look up something. Elementals. I just want... Just want to see, like, what... Oh, I think I know what we're going to do. No, that's... We're going to go water on this one. So we can use whatever we want. So what do we... Because we want to make them like mutants, but... Okay, cool. So this is what we're going to do. Hold on, I just want to... Aha! That I like. Sorry. Me liking the look of that, so good. That's something I want. So what we're going to do, we're going to make our water element, like a water sort of mutant. So we're going to do a hair, like the hair of this character sort of. Like that, and then maybe make the character like originally an elf. But like a lot of the characters like normal, but except for like certain elements. Just sort of like that, and then we could do like the sort of... Just sort of plan out the hair a bit for the character, just so we can actually sort of... Sort of like that, and then just sort of... Like that, that's it, yes. And just sort of have that wavy sort of feel to it. Like that. Yeah. So sort of like that, and then yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I think I'm down with that. And then obviously and then what we can do, the ears can be a bit more aquatic. Because obviously because I'm a mutant, this can be awakened a mutant. And then just sort of... That's part of a sort of like the mutant heritage look of it. You can tell like some transformations have gone under. Her eyes. Sort of like that. And then just sort of... That's it, yeah. I think we got that. And then just sort of... And then just sort of... Actually, no, we don't need to sort of do like the... Yeah, I think that would be nice enough. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then obviously... Yes, I think that would be great. And then just sort of get that sort of expression. And just sort of like that. That's it. And actually make her look like she's actually like really angry at something. So what we're going to do is redo those eyes. And I'm going to... like that. And then just sort of... yeah, that's it. And then just get those eyes like that. Yep, I'm happy with that. So that's the features I'm happy with. And then just sort of... yeah, I'm actually looking at that. That's actually a pretty cool sort of concept I've got going. Sort of like that. And then get the eyes sort of more detailed as we go. Like that. And then just sort of... that's it. And then we can't design... like I say, you guys, you could kind of chime in with features. Like that. And just sort of... there. That's cool. And actually, we could do like a water sort of... yes! Because we need to sort of have that sort of like free flow to her hair. Or the water hair, I should call it. Like that, and then just sort of... and then just sort of... yeah, that's it. You got like a nice body of water. Sort of like for her hair. And then just got like... it just leaks onto there. Just leaks out then. Oh, down. Don't want that bar moved, so... and then just sort of... and then just sort of... yeah, that's it. So we've got that sort of water effect going on. And then what we can do is just sort of... yeah, that's it. And then you got like sort of like a mutant that was an elf, and then obviously she's got some like fish-like features. And then what we can do, I think the dress I'm gonna look for is sort of I think maybe like a Japanese monk I'm looking at. Like, yes, that's what I want to look at. Is this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. And it's sort of... hold on. Sort of like give her sort of like a monk feel about her. Yes, I think I know what I'm going to design by the inspiration. Because we're going to do it mixed with modern wear and like sort of like old school monk wear. So... yes, okay. Okay. So actually, the whole cloth... there we go. Yeah, that's it. And then we can mix the sort of like modern day sort of thing. And just sort of... yes, that's it. And then... what's the... so it's not really a sleeve. It's more like a cloak over the arm? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out something. Just sort of... there we go. And they're just sort of... That's it. And then just sort of... And what we're going to do is have a bit more of a Japanese, Chinese vibe to it. Like that. And then... Yep. And then just sort of... And to just sort of... What we can do is just get the body there, and then we'll decide the rest of the clothing. Hopefully people come on and they can tell me what they want to see on this character. There we go. Where's Restream? Oh, there's a chat right in front of me. There we go. And then just sort of... And then what we can do is then decide the rest of her clothing. And then we're going to do some emote work as well today if we finish early enough. There we go. And just sort of... So like that. There we go. And then just sort of... That's it. And then... Actually, no. That's it. That's it. And then just sort of... And then just like... There we go. And then just sort of... Doing it again, James. Stop being lazy. Bad boy. Naughty. I'm telling myself off now. As per usual. There we go. And then just sort of... Or we can go... I'm doing it again. I'm putting the thumb... Right, do the fingers first, James. So, obviously do the back of the hand and then... Obviously, do it like that. That's it. And then just sort of get those fingers there. And then just sort of... Okay. And then hopefully... Right. And then just sort of... Okay. Yep. And then what we can do is sort of modernize it a little bit. And then obviously definitely gonna have to get these sort of like wristbands going. And then just sort of maybe put like balls around the wrist, I think. I think like that'd be sort of like a cool idea. Like so, like that. And then obviously like that. And I think obviously what we can do is reveal a little bit more of the mutant side. Just like get like an eye random eyeball on the arm. And then so fish eye. And then just sort of like that. And then just sort of like that. And then just sort of and then just sort of get that rubber, just sort of, there we go. Yep, there we go. And then just sort of like get the balls there. And again, we can do the whole sort of and then we could go yeah, sort of like that. So we got like, you know, where the crutch is, where the legs are and everything. Yep, or we can actually go a little bit further out. So it's revealing a bit more like so. Maybe just get that a little bit lower. Sort of like that, and then get a little bit of a boobage going on here. Just like so. And then obviously and actually we could actually have that arm exposed then. That'd be kind of cool. Sort of like that. Yeah, actually, I think having one arm exposed would be a really fun idea. Like I say, because I'm on my own at the moment, I'm kind of like just trying to like get this drawing at least. And then just sort of like that. And then like that. And then, yeah, because then one arm can be then covered. And then the other arm can be a bit more freed up. And then sort of, yeah. Sort of like that. And then yeah, I think I'm quite liking this design at the moment. And what we can do is just sort of like that. Yep. And then you got like sort of like the water coming around. And then just sort of sort of like a wave sort of tsunami. Sort of like that. So she can control the water. So she very naturally controls the water magi, I think. Would be quite cool. Yeah. Yep. I think let's see what else. Which could be like sort of like locally. So like has a tattoo on her arm. And then just sort of That's it. Sort of like that, and then we got like a sort of, and then we can have like the tattoo. Yep. Sort of like that. Yeah. I think that'd be good. And then her skin, like, again, to show more of a mutant, like, we could have her original skin color, but, like, sort of like, you could have, like, a sort of, like, water thing going on with her skin every now and again. So, yeah, I think we could do that. Okay, layup. And then... So, hello, Wiley Magnum. How you been, mate? Welcome to Custom Character Week. How you been, dude? All good. What you up to today? If you don't mind me asking, you planning a stream later on?
Probably not later, but
Alright.
I might have a word with a few other people that I'm talking to with streams. I might think about it, but nothing planned at the moment.
Oh, that's cool. Would it be the same game if you do, or...?
At the moment, yeah. But I was just going to say, sorry if I was a bit late catching the stream. I've been helping out around the house and cooking pretzels.
That's fine. You know, it's all cool. It's all chill here. So, cooking pretzels. So what, like your own, homemade, or is it like sort of like pre-made, but you just got to bang it in the oven or something?
Me mum had a subscription to like a baking group.
All right.
A little while ago, and they just send you all the ingredients to prep yourself, chuck in the oven, and get sorted. So, yeah, one of the most recent ones were soft pretzels. So
Oh, nice. Fuck it, might as well.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, might as well. By the way, James, this is Custom Character Week, so if you want any features on this character or a colour scheme, feel free to, like, kind of chime in.
No worries.
This is the people's characters, basically.
Got it. No
So,
worries.
I kind of went, because obviously the Patrons voted for Mutant this week.
Aye.
So what I've gone with is someone who was an elf, but instead of making like sort of like creature, like I thought, well, what about if she's a type of mutant that is more linked to elements? So I thought, well, we haven't done any real watery element characters yet, so I kind of gone with this sort of monk, sort of like water design sort of thing.
A halibut monk.
So yeah, pretty much. So I was wondering, like, do you want to see any features on her, like tattoos or anything you might want to look at? And you're like, I might change that.
Nothing that springs to mind at the moment. Maybe once the details start to form up, then I'll have a think about it. But at the moment, I think it's going all good.
Nice. Because like I say, because what I say to people is these could be features as background characters, as a sort of little nod to the to you guys.
Yeah, no
So,
worries.
Like a little thank you, like, yeah, don't worry, I'll give you a reference. You know what I mean?
That's cool. That's cool.
So what I've done with her, because obviously this character used to be an elf in my head, because obviously I've been on my own all this time, all by myself. So I kind of given her sort of like these sort of, like, it's like quill-like ears, but they're still elf ears in a way.
Oh, yeah?
So sort of like, not gills, but because the gills are on the neck, but like, sort of like, I don't know what you call them, but you know, there's like a webbed thing going on behind the, like, gills and that.
Well, mainly it's just gills, and if you're talking about hands to aid with swimming or feet to aid with swimming, it's just called webbing.
Yeah, webbing. But there's like a webbing thing sort of like near the top of their heads where they... fins, that's it. Fins, that's what the word I was looking for.
I thought you would... When you were explaining that, I thought you were literally talking about in between the gills rather than across the back.
Yeah, no, I was talking about like it's like sort of like a web thing, but it's like fin at the same time.
No, I get it.
Sort of goes over, but yeah. But yeah, I've just got sort of like that thing going on at the moment. I went for this like sort of like more dramatic pose, like a Dragon Ball Z pose. To be honest, I think that's the only way I could explain the pose.
Well, it's kind of a mixture between a Dragon Ball pose and finding out that her husband is fucking someone else.
Is this the backstory we're giving her now? Is this why she's so pissed off?
Well, it looks less anger, more just shock. She's just seen something that's like caused her to be, what the fuck? She's either walked in on somebody cheating on her, or she's just discovered that her husband likes Big Bang Theory. Who knows? It could be one of the two very, very horrifying consequences.
Oh God.
Of someone else's depravity.
Oh God.
Or it could be a nice shock. I mean, she could be surprised with a birthday party. Someone might have bought her a cake. It's like her best friend might have just bought her a House of the Dead 2 machine with brand new controllers and a fixed screen. Like something on that level of
hint.
Just something on that level of a very nice day.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I would class as a nice day.
Okay, fair enough. Easy like Sunday mornings, basically.
Or just shooting zombies in the face. That's always fun too.
Oh God, yeah. I think no one can't disagree with that. I mean, like, it's like the tea cult. If you disagree with that, you're just basically a heretic at this point. No, and then I have to send my Inquisitor here.
Whatever. I'm just annoyed that I don't have 10 grand aside just to buy a fucking House of the Dead machine.
10 grand? Is that how much they cost?
Well, out of just sheer determination and boredom, I've just searched like I was searching physical copies ages ago of House of the Dead 2 and 3, 4. And when I say a while ago, I mean back when I had an original Xbox.
Yeah.
So this is fucking ages ago.
Yeah.
I was just searching on the internet copies of House of the Dead 3 for the Xbox, and yeah, it just gave up loads of links to buying arcade machines as well. So I thought, oh, I'll go down this rabbit hole, see how much I've got to put aside. Maybe one day, if I earn enough money, I could spend $1,000 or $2. No. House of the Dead 4 machines, even back in, I'd say it was 2000 I think it was 2010, the last time I checked. The first time I checked for machines like House of the Dead 3, they were about 6 or 7 grand. And
fucking hell.
Last time I checked for House of the Dead 4 machines, they were about 10 to 12.
Jesus, that's like, that's a lot.
So I'll give you a warning. I might not tell anybody if I ever win the lottery, but if you suddenly see me building my own miniature arcade at my brand new property, you'll know that I've kind of gotten into a bit of money.
Fair enough. Yeah, if I know you got that machine, I'll be like, so won the lottery then.
I'll have more light guns to rival the US military. Like, I'll be more well armed with plastic guns than the Armenian army. Who knows?
Wouldn't blame you, to be honest. House of the Dead is a pretty fun game.
No, I just have House of the Dead, Time Crisis, Point Blank, Carnival. What else? Confidential Mission, Virtua Cop.
Yeah.
Vampire Knight. Not the anime, the edgy Matrix wannabe, but set in a gothic land that tried to copy Underworld. Ninja Assault.
Yeah.
Crisis Zone. What else? I'm trying to think of all the other shit that I've played.
You're mentioning titles I'd never heard of before, actually. I'm a bit like, okay, I'm intrigued.
Maze of the Kings as well. That's an interesting one.
Well, that's cool.
Simply because it's got voice acting on the level of House of the Dead 2.
Oh, God.
Not in comedy level, but in just how amateurish and bad it is.
Oh, God.
But if you ever saw it in the arcade when it was first released during its initial run, because it's a Sega game as well, so it's not like a indie title or anything. It's just stuff that didn't really get as much traction as everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. The light guns were staffs with Anubis heads on them.
Oh, right. That's cool.
If you got one of the brand new machines or ones that weren't absolutely destroyed by children and immature drunkards,
yeah,
you'd have an Egyptian themed light gun game like House of the Dead whilst using giant fucking staffs.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I heard of that actually. Like, was that like the top 10 most forgotten like shoot 'em ups or something?
It's
or rail
probably been
shooter?
It's probably on one of the lists. Who knows?
Yeah,
It's probably been forgotten by at least 7 billion people on the planet.
yeah. I remember something vaguely that came up on a video once. I'm just trying to remember like what one it was, because I think they did mention something about rail shooters, and then you had that you play it with stars instead of guns. It was like, oh, that's an intriguing concept.
Cool. It's called the Maze of Kings.
The Maze of Kings, and I bet you that's going to be worth like money because they're that rare.
Well, I doubt it's rare, but I just know that any machine that has the original light guns for them is going to be a pretty penny.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, because you've also got that. You've got Ghost Squad as well. What
Yeah.
else? Just trying to think. Ghost Squad. What else? Oh yeah, Terminator 2. Gunblade New York.
Yeah.
A few more. I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, some of these titles I actually don't know of, so I'm quite intrigued.
Okay, let's go Jungle and Deadstorm Pirates, two really good ones as well.
Oh, Deadstorm Pirates. What's that? Pretty much like, I'm guessing it's like crossbows or something.
No, it's kind of silly. It's made by Namco, the people that do Time Crisis, but it's one of those machines where you sit in a booth and you have those fixed position guns.
All right, yeah.
You know, the one
So like a minigun sort of thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's like you're on a turret of some sorts, and
yeah,
it's pirate themed, but you don't use muskets or anything like. They just invent a Deus Ex Machina that allows you to just use guns during a pirate era. You have ancient golden guns with unlimited ammo that are supposedly magic.
Oh god, yeah.
Because as one famous, not famous, just a YouTuber that I like said, fuck you, video games and action movies don't need to have coherent plots, they need to be fun.
Oh god, yeah. That I can agree on.
You don't need to explain why pirates have ancient, mythical
unlimited ammo guns.
Just play the game and enjoy it.
Oh god, yeah.
Put your money in the machine and have a good time.
Yep. Just go nuts, essentially. Anyways, hello, third person on stream. How are you? I've just noticed like there's like a number 3 just popped up on our stream.
Yeah, whenever someone mentions House of the Dead, you know your stream's good. You're welcome.
I ain't gonna lie. That is true. It is a fact. But I have to admit, I think what we really play for is not just the game, but the voice acting as well.
Yeah, well, there's no point going through it if the game ain't fun in the first place.
Oh god,
Do you think Resident Evil 1 would still be ingrained in everybody's consciousness if it wasn't fun to play the game as well as listening to Barry call a very serious situation a chance of Jill becoming a sandwich?
Oh yeah, Jill. Oh, the Jill sandwich. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Or Wesker shouting, "Don't open that door."
Jesus. I tell you what, Wesker sounded like one of those auto like tune devices sometimes, or the text to speech device. You know what I mean?
Something like that, yeah.
Do you think like that will be the theory? Like Wesker isn't even human. He's just literally a text to speech device.
From the way it sounded, I just assumed they recorded one word at a time and then just played them back to back to back to back.
Is that what they do for text to speech, anyways? Like that's how they do it.
Yeah, they do that for text, but they just got some random guy to do the specific set of sentences, but not necessarily say it in a calm, addressing voice. It was more, imagine you're panicking beyond whatever could bring out the greatest amount of fear in your life.
Yeah.
And just try to not go 100% Shatner, but go say like 80% Shatner.
There we go. That's the secret to text-to-speech device. We know what it is now. 80% Shatner.
Or at least with Wesker. I mean,
yeah.
I I doubt Google would try to get rid of the whole corporate oligarch that's slowly owning God knows how many tech industries by literally incorporating one of the worst, most evil characters in horror ever in having Albert Wesker do the text-to-speech voice.
Yes. To be honest, that is a conspiracy theory waiting to happen. That is.
Possibly.
I will laugh hilariously if someone actually connects the dots somehow with that. Do it, people!
It wouldn't shock many people in today's world.
No. No, it'd be like, tonight on Gaming Mysteries, Albert Wesker is... is the text-to-speech device. There we go. Just getting some line work. Getting that booty. Booty in the picture. There we go. Now, what we need is... Oh, have I forgotten the over-shoulder cape? I think I have, haven't I? To be honest, I think she looks better without the over-shoulder thing. What do you think?
Knockips.
Yeah. No kips?
Knockips.
No caps. No caps. Oh, yeah. I was like, what are you referencing? Oh, yes, Incredibles. No, I remember.
You got there, eventually.
See? I know pop culture. Most of the time.
Somewhat.
Somewhat. I swear I'm not meant to offend anyone. Please don't report me to the internet, please.
I don't know that pop culture reference. Is it not 10 years old or overdubbed by a group from Texas?
Yuck, yuck. Ah, talking about Texas and Southern and all that. So, we had this scam caller yesterday, my mum had. And it was going, oh, your internet has problem because you're not with BT and all that. Basically, you could tell it was an absolute, it was a scam, essentially. Trying to scare my mum into getting another provider.
Mm.
But not, it's obviously not a provider, it's a con. But mum just put the phone down and he was just chatting away. And then all of a sudden, obviously, I saw it and I heard what was going on. And I was had this smirk on my face. So I started shouting stuff in the accent. I went, hey man, the crocodiles escape. What do you mean I can't do it with my sister? It's a free country. Like, I was literally putting out this worst hillbilly accent. And he stayed there for literally 5 minutes, James. Tolerate this before I had to put the phone down.
Whatever they need to do to get your money.
Yeah, but, like, wouldn't you think, oh, he's obviously clocked on, he's trolling us now?
I would have assumed so. That sounds like the worst accent I've ever heard.
Yeah, no. Like, I did this on purpose just to see how far I could take this. And, like, this...
Yep.
But, no, this guy just could not get through to his head that I was ripping the shit out of him. And obviously I clocked it was a con. Obviously... I turned around and started making voices and saying, like, Ma, where's the crocodile? What do you mean I can't do it with my sister? It's a free country. You said keep the bloodline pure. It's like, how could you not clock onto that?
Like I said, desperation. He might be that willing to get a sale. He might have thought you were just schizophrenic. Who knows?
Oh, God. I just want to know what he says to his workmates about. He's like, yeah, I had this really weird guy. It sounded like a really bad Southern American accent. Like, does anyone know this crazy fuck?
He told me to subscribe to Twitch.
Yeah, he told me to subscribe to the T cult. Do you know what that is? I should have done that. Subscribe to the T cult. You'll be sacrificed to the great T Llama.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That would have been more believable than the accent, to be honest.
Yeah, but the whole point, it wasn't... Oh, right. James, give me 5 minutes. Do you mind just keep everyone entertained for a couple of minutes?
I'll try my best.
Alright. Sorry, I'll put a be right back screen on there while we're... Alright. Yep, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Okay, so... How are you all? Didn't expect this level of responsibility, but we can just pray to God that's not Raven getting arrested for the million of hate crime he's done towards most Americans with that sodding accent. Hopefully you're all sitting down comfortably, cup of tea or coffee in one hand, and just
Sorry about that.
reminiscing at how the world is supposedly up in flames, but in reality you're chill, sat back, not facing the world's problems, and just having a good time.
What the hell?
I was trying to keep everyone relaxed. I was saying, don't listen to the problems of the world. Most of them don't affect you. Just sit down, chill out, and don't be a dick.
Fair enough. Anyway, sorry about that. It's just I'm waiting on her delivery for my wife today because obviously we got the treadmill coming in today of all days. Yep, I think that's pretty cool. Right, so if we take away, I can see what's going on actually. Just have to be with all those lines. It can be a little on the confusing side. Okay, James, there you go.
Cool.
Any other details you want to add?
Not that I can think of. I think just maybe deciding what colours go into it.
Yeah. I was thinking some areas of her skin could be like sort of like a watercolor, like sort of like movement going on in her arms, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Because as I've said before, I might be interested in looking at art. When it comes to creating it, I'm about as useful as a chocolate teapot, so I wouldn't know most of the names of the effects. So again, I'm just like, yes, this looks like a drawing. I think it's good.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's fair enough. Right, we need
Sorry, I'm sounding vague with it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I say, it's custom character week. This is you guys to create. So if people want to chime in, then it's all good in the hood.
Like, it's not that I don't have any ideas for it. It's just I'm very easy to please. I'm like,
yes,
this is good. Do that.
Yes,
this is cool.
Let's go with this. The fuck is this? The fuck is that? Maisie Halcyon Bridge. Oh, I love that bit.
Possibly.
The hair looks watery, doesn't it? And what's going on in our hands? Blah blah blah. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, so the next stage would be pretty much. Actually, let's add a little bit of water there, so it just looks like there is more to her. Yep. Okay. Cool. So we're going to make a new layer. And then do like a sort of light blue, obviously, just so we know where the character is and where the background water is and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because otherwise we're going to just get megally confused.
Megally.
Megally. We're megally like this. Anyways. Yes, I know, that was bad.
I didn't need to say it.
Yep, I know. I know. So what are you up to this weekend, mate? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, no worries. Well, at the moment, most of either to the rest of the afternoon or tomorrow is just working out the ins and outs of OBS, so I can at least get a good idea if I ever decide to stream on PC, and just work out what the fuck I'm going to do after college now that I've got an email saying that it's pretty much finished.
Oh, you finished it all. Congrats.
Well, it was a shock to me because I wasn't expecting it either. For the past 3 or 4 weeks, I've been waiting for me college to send us more work, and we've been sent fuck and all.
Oh. So is it like finished, like you're qualified now, or you finished as in...
Well, we received an email a couple of days ago saying that pretty much everything is sorted. If you need to come in and clear out your lockers and get your deposit back, this is the time slot for you. If you've got any other assignments that you've kept hold of, bring them in so we can put them into your folder.
All right.
And yeah, we had another message from one of our biology teachers pretty much saying, it's been an arduous year. Congratulations on everybody being able to get through it. I'm very sorry that we aren't able to congratulate you in person, but we hope you've the best for your future. Essentially, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, in the nicest way possible.
That's pretty nice, actually. Like, most people just be like, yeah, whatever, here you go. But it's nice to kind of put that touch to it.
It came out of left field. I didn't really expect it to finish abruptly. I thought there would have been at least a couple of weeks we'd have to go in just to get like a couple of projects sorted, an exam sorted, but no, turns out sorted. So hopefully part of it is also including me looking for a new job.
Oh yeah. Because obviously
But
now you're trained up to be a veterinary nurse, isn't it? If I remember
well,
correctly.
not trained up to be a veterinary nurse specifically.
Yeah.
It's a qualification that it pretty much helps you get apprenticeships or jobs within an animal field. Like, it'll definitely help me when it comes to applying for work within like rehoming charities or
Yeah.
becoming an animal care assistant in a cattery or a kennel, or possibly leading on to formal education within veterinary nursing or zoo work.
All right.
But
So what do you want to
junior-
do with it then?
Well, at the moment, if I can get an animal care assistant's role which can lead to veterinary nursing, that would be perfect.
Oh,
But I
nice.
think more of what I'm going to try to do is either get work in like animal rehoming shelters or big chains of catteries or kennels, something like that.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just happy to work within a business that deals with just taking care of animals. That'd be best for what I want to do.
Obviously,
But-
you care about a lot of animals, so it's a good fit for you.
Yeah. But one of the biggest headaches at the moment is still a lot of the restrictions due to COVID, as well as the fact that there are quite a few charities that are laying off a fair amount of staff. So,
Yeah. So it might be good to back off for now until.
well, let's back off. Just temper my expectations a little bit. I really doubt I'm going to get anything swiftly. So,
No, but like I say, a lot of things are going back to normal now, so hopefully, fingers crossed.
yeah, slowly but surely. But
Yeah.
like I said, it'll be a while until I get something that I genuinely want. So all I can do is just persevere, but I'll leave it there.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Again, I just didn't think my college course would have ended so fucking abruptly.
Yeah, that is a bit weird. Like, I would have expected, especially when you go and deal with animals, there'd be some sort of end of year exam, basically, sort of thing going on.
Yeah, I just thought there'd be something. Turns out there wasn't as much as I thought it would be. So
I thought, like,
It's
when
what-
you pay for the course, you kind of know when if you're going to have an exam at the end of it or not.
well, we were given like clues that we'd be having at least a test within biology just to see how we're getting on, but that ain't gonna happen. And
Yeah.
two, we're still waiting for quite a lot of our grades
All
for our
right.
specific bits of coursework. There was one giant project I had to do by the end of May, and as far as I know, no one else has gotten grades for it yet.
Yeah.
Just
Strange.
believe me, I know.
Where's this college at?
It's Capel Manor, Mottingham site, previously Hadlow College.
So it's not like it's a small time college then, from what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I've just... Literally, as I was saying, I haven't received any emails about it. I just got an email about 5 minutes ago about it.
And it's like, oh, okay. So this is a thing,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to be silent for a minute because I want to read through this.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. I am literally concentrating on blowing up the character, as I call it. I'm just like getting like that, and then just sort of get the gaps in as well. Sort of get it all nice, cleanly done up. Oh, forgot to get the chat up. I am a dipstick. There we go. And then just sort of fix that up. Hopefully people will enjoy this drawing.
Yeah, so apparently, from what I'm being told, most of the grades that we've received from our course manager,
Yeah.
that's all that we're getting at the moment, because all of our work is being put together to be sent off to the examining board to get our final grades. So it's going to be a while until we actually know.
Yes, because I think they did this for secondary schools, because even if there was an exam involved, what they'll do is look at your work, what you've done so far, and then assess what grade you would have got out of it.
Yeah,
On
but
that.
the thing is, we've not had like we've barely had any exams during the year. Pretty much all of it is coursework.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They look at your coursework, and then because if you're not allowed to
But-
have the exam now, it'd be more like, oh, we'll look at
But,
your work and then assess
But
it.
my point is, the only thing we had an exam for was health and safety at work, and that was a supplementary course. That was on top of what we.
Sorry, Paige
was
just
on top
popped in.
No worries. That's on top of what we were doing beforehand. Anyway, hey, Pay, you right?
Yeah.
That's on top of what we were doing. Everything else was just coursework.
Yeah.
But it turns out we have no more work to do. So all that's going on now is getting all of the work that we've done and sending it off to the board, but albeit a bit later than expected because of all of the lockdown procedures.
Yeah, obviously.
That's the thing. Because of the lockdown, it's being sent off a bit later than expected, so we're not going to get it by the end of July, supposedly.
No, it'd be
But they have said that everything that we have done is all that we need to do. We just need to wait now.
Okay, and how do you feel about it? Are you satisfied with it, or do you think like maybe you could have had the exam or something like that?
Well, according to my course manager, most of the work that I've done is as good as I could get it. So hopefully, the people who have to mark it again agree with him. That's all I can hope.
Yeah, no, I agree, Pay. Sometimes it does, especially when I'm trying to obviously let everyone know. But thank you for coming, Pay, by the way. We are glad you are here. We were just talking about my James is here, like course he's doing like a sort of animal care course. And obviously instead of the exam, it's sort of like just endly abrupt, didn't it?
Yeah.
Or abruptly ended.
Pretty much all we've been told that we can do is wait. That
Yeah.
It will get marked. It will be based on the work that we have actually done.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to wait.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Oh, and by the way, Pate, this is Custom Character Week. So if you want to see any features on this character, just to explain to you what we've done so far. So this week, the patrons have voted for the race to be mutant. So I went for this like mutant water elf look. So if you want like color schemes that you want to see on this character, so I went for this like monk look as well. So like waterbender sort of part fish look. So yeah, if you want color scheme, we're thinking sort of like maybe like some of the skin could be like water sort of effect. But yeah, but anyways, James, carry on.
No, nothing much. I was pretty much done just saying everything that can be said has been said, and we just got to fucking wait.
Just sit and wait and just cross your fingers, essentially.
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. But yes, Bay, just let me know if you want any features on the character and I'll put it on as well. So at the moment, we're at the sort of near the colouring phase, but it'd be more shadow first. But yeah, now you got a bit more of a clearer look, James. Is there anything you might particularly want on it? Like a pattern on the robe or...
Sorry, let me just get Twitch up again. I was just looking at some emails.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because you're checking your thing. Your college is important. Education's important, kiddos. Even in the tea cult, we must educate. Especially how coffee is heresy. Yeah, no, we've been all right, Pay. Obviously, like I say, my friends here finished his course off. I've finally hit affiliate and halfway through volume 4, so we're going to plan a sneak preview stream event soon. Sorry, James, carry on.
I was just going to say for like the... You know the... I don't know what they're called. You know the belt?
The belt?
Or the bead belt that goes along the midriff torso.
Alright, yeah.
I was just going to say maybe put like a metal sheen to them or something, similar to like Zenyatta has in Overwatch.
Oh, sort of like metal beads instead of like wooden beads sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like usually, traditionally, monks have like sort of like a wooden bead, don't they? But Zenyatta, if you're talking about Overwatch, has this sort of like, it's the same thing, but it's made out of like, I don't know if it's like copper or metal or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say give it a metal sheen, simply because if she's a supposed water monk,
yeah,
wood wouldn't exactly be the best.
No,
thing,
it wouldn't. Metal would be an idea, but it'd be like more, if it's going to be metal, it'd be like Just thinking like stainless steel, maybe something that won't get rusted easily.
Yeah.
I don't know, like you guys could decide the color of the metal sort of thing, but
I was more just thinking, would the finish on that be okay to do? That's
yeah,
pretty
I'm
much
more
what
than
I'm thinking.
happy. Guy, look, I am the puppet, and you guys are the puppet master. So I will do whatever thy bidding, basically, on this one.
I'd say give that a try.
Yeah, we'll give that old college try. I'm gonna make the waves green on that actually, so I can actually use the red for shadowing. There we go.
Raven, I'll leave my stuff up and lurk for a bit. I need to go get
Yep.
lunch sorted and sort out the rest of the pretzels, so I'll be back in a few.
Yes. All right. Anyways, yes, we've been absolutely. Anyways, Pay, what have you been up to? Anything cool recently, by the way? If you don't mind me asking. We got a lock. We got a lock, and then we are going to duplicate. Duplicate. There we go. I sound like Porky Pig. Duplicate. Anyway. But that look. Anyway, sorry, that was a very bad Porky Pig impression. I will apologize for my disgusting Porky Pig impression. But yeah. But here we go. But a little fun factor for you guys who are watching right now. These characters will be like, they're not going to be part of the VTLS story. They are going to be like sort of like background characters as a nod to you guys, the fans. So I'll probably like maybe just after volume 4. I'll probably start putting them in, like, unless like there's opportunity for me to put them in the sooner volumes. So obviously because of the new arc that's coming out after that. No, just work. Happens to be no work today. What do you work as? If you don't mind me asking, Pay. I'm not sure. Like, I can't remember exactly if I did talk about what you worked as last time. This is my bad memory. I will apologise, by the way, beforehand, because my memory is pretty bloody awful. Actually, I think we can make the water hair glow as well. I think that'd be quite cool. I don't know. Like, it's up to you guys, but that's just the idea popped into my head. It's just a regular office job. Oh, fair enough. So it's just like paperwork and all that. And like I say, I don't know, like, obviously what a regular office job entails. I've worked in the supermarket for 10 years, so that's the basis of my work knowledge. At least I admit to it. That's the only thing I'm going to say about myself. At least I admit to these things. I am a herpaderp. And no one can take that away from me. And then if we do like the sort of... Just wanna look at that face. Yeah, I should have that and then yeah, and then that. I forgot to do the lip thing, didn't I? Whoopsie. Alright, no, you're good. I worked at retail before. Target, Walmart. Yeah, I know Target through obviously a lot of YouTube videos. Walmart definitely I know because they own Asda's in the UK, if I remember correctly. Unless like that's not true anymore. But I remember someone mentioning that I think like Walmart owns an Asda's round here or something like that. I can't remember. I'll probably ask James because he's quite knowledgeable on these things actually. Might have to ask him, but yeah, I work with supermarket at the moment. I won't mention the name just in case I might say something like a joke or something, and my manager will be like, yeah, you said you're from here, now everyone's complaining. You know what it's like when people get trigged, and obviously, yeah. Luckily, we've had no one like that that's been fired for like something stupid, but we've had complaints before on social media, and people don't get the context of the situation. But yeah, we like so I always come up with mini stories for these custom characters you guys get me to create as well. So at the moment we're kind of going for the obviously she's a monk. She's probably from Japan because I haven't actually made any characters from there yet. She used to be an elf, and then like she had the mutant gene. It probably activated like in her younger years, and now she's got sort of like control of water. She's literally a force of nature mutant. Like not like personality, but just as in her abilities is she's literally very natural with water. So we're kind of going with that sort of vibe, I think. And obviously she joined like the monk to help her control her abilities better. I actually found in a piece along the way, maybe. Never know. One thing, fun thing about Custom Character Week, it's all up to you. And like I say, I'm the guy who kind of just does what I'm told on this one. Even if I had to begrudgingly do it, I will. I think it's more fun as well, to be honest, because sometimes some people can really surprise you in fun ways. That's what I like about Custom Character Week. People can really surprise you, and you're like, wait, what? It's like, oh, that's awesome. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm creating an abomination. Which, I have to admit, all the custom characters we've created so far on this live stream, like, they've not been abominations as of yet, which is weird. Like, and by the way, Pate, I did see your, I'm gonna, don't mind me showing everyone, I did see your thing. I have to admit, I really liked it because it's something I can see you can have in a home. It's quite a homely little piece of art, and I like things like that sometimes. It's like, sometimes it makes a bit of a change of pace than, obviously, what I do and everything else, so... Yeah, you should be proud of that, dude. Like, sometimes homely art is the best art at times. Especially when you want to rest for something like all action and stuff like that. I know people sometimes do, so... Right, we do boob shadow. And then just sort of touch that up a little bit. There we go. I hope Joe likes this. And then just sort of... I thought we did like the fisheye on her arm, sort of show off like she is actually a mutant. She's not like some water elemental or an elf. So... Well, was an elf, but now her race is a mutant. So, she's a mutie. Sort of thing. In the VTLS world. Because the thing is, about mutants on VTLS, they do come in all sorts of forms, because you've got natural born mutants, which are like Kaz, who are born the way they are. Thanks, that's been what I've been able to draw so far. Well, it looks really nice, dude. Like, you know, sometimes simplicity is the best, and sometimes it's just nice to look at. So I'm glad you I'm actually glad I see stuff like that from time to time, because obviously you do a lot of logo work at times, don't you? Like, from time to time. But I remember our conversations correctly. See, this is the problem. It's too many conversations. Too many conversations with too many streamers at too many times. But by the way, I know you said something about if I remember chat. I think Andrew very kindly gave you the chat for it. But if you want to promote your stuff anytime, I do have a promotion section on my Discord, so feel free to kind of slam your stuff on there. We're more than happy to kind of take a look and get people to sub and stuff like that. So, you know, we're very chilled like that. Unlock that, because obviously, there we go. Then we relock and get the bead sort of in shadow again. And then just sort of like that. And then just get that like so. And then just get that gap in the way, just so we can get like the red shadow in. There we go. I'm literally like, I'm just going to keep an eye on outside, because I'm supposed to have a delivery today and it hasn't turned up yet. So if I do pop out all of a sudden, oh, hello new people. How are you? Sorry, I just saw the number just jumped up to 5. How are you, my people? Feel free to lurk, feel free to chat. Feel free to tell me what you want this character to look at, because today is Custom Character Week. I am the puppet. You are all the puppet master. Anyways, right, let's get the rubber and just sort of get rid of that and that little bit there. But at the moment, I'm just shading her at the moment, so we're going with like a sort of water mutant. This character, like I said again, used to be an elf, but now she is a mutant. And she has water-based abilities, as you can tell by the gills. water hair and her powers and the arm. And she is a what we decided on is she is a Japanese monk. Used to be a normal person, and when she got abilities, she needed to learn how to control them. So she joined a group of monks in Japan, and she learned a way to control her abilities through that. But yeah, if you want any requested features for the coloring or whatever, just let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. But yeah. But as you can see, you got like the shadows on her fingers. So yeah, just doing all the shadowing at the moment. So she's only one colour just because we're just playing around with it at the moment and see what we can do with it. So here we go. And then just sort of get that there. And then just sort of, there we go. And then when that black comes up, then we don't have to, right, obviously we've got the breast like that. And then obviously like that, fill that up just so it's less confusing and made it more confusing in the process. Fun, good old me. Derpy derp derp herpy derp derp derp. That's me. I am a bit of a herpaderp. There we go. And then if we actually do it like this properly, and then just sort of, yeah, I can see where I didn't block up. And then we do that. I'll tell you what, we're going to fill that up first and then use the blue to sort of smooth out where we need to smooth out. So we'll smooth this bit out and then just sort of slowly, very cautiously make a gap there. And then make a gap here as well. So you can see where like the folds and the gaps in the clothes are. And then obviously got a fold bit there in the arm. So we've got to make sure there's a little bit of shadow there. But yeah. My friend is just getting off lunch at the moment, so we were chatting about his veterinary course and that. By the way, also, guys, I am running a VTLS one-shot competition, so it can be written or as a comic, as long as it's 1 to 3 pages or 5 pages at max, if I remember correctly. Sorry, throat was getting sore. So, and also I do have a giveaway for non-creatives, so if you want to go down and there's like a link to it, feel free to get all the details from that. Also, I am saying I have got my own manga series, guys. So if you want to buy it, there's $1.99 on Amazon for each book, or you could buy the physical copies off me, 1 for £7 and 2 for 12, and all 3 for 18 plus postage. I am halfway through volume 4, and I will be running an event soon. By the way, guys, if you want any ideas for the volume 4 sneak peek event, because I'm going to read 1 or 2 chapters at the end of the stream, but it's like there's a reading of volume 1 if you want it, or you want me to do a D&D session. I want to turn it into a proper sort of celebration event and to do stuff that you guys want to watch. Maybe like some of us play Cards Against Humanity or whatever. I'm not sure if we allow that on Twitch, but I might have to email them and say, look, do you mind if we play Cards Against Humanity? Less, obviously, because some of the cards could be very, what's the wording? Risque, I think is the choice words I use. So I have to make sure, like, with Twitch, that's okay with them before I do it. Because obviously, part of the terms and condition is not be a, like, sort of butthole. And Cards Against Humanity can come across as that if you don't have that humour. So, like I say, it's sort of, I'd definitely like to hear feedback, like, or maybe like a board game we can all get online if we go on a browser game, stuff like that. So feedback would be greatly appreciated and see what we can do, and then I will go from there. I think maybe a VGS themed D&D session would be like an hour one shot would be really cool. And then if people want more, then we could get people to sort of request it and then see how we go from there. And to sort of there, like that. Sorry. You can really make it easy to draw. You really make it easy? Oh, do you mean that I make it look easy? Is that what you mean, Pay? I wouldn't say it's easy. The only reason it probably looks easy, yeah, is the reason I'll probably make it look easy is because the years upon years of practice I've had. I mean, I've been doing this and developing VTLS since I was 13. So I've had years upon years of I'm not going to put it politely, but I've had years of fuck ups to get to this point. So you kind of learn along the way what you should be doing and not doing. Especially, like, there's stories I could tell you about cock ups about when I first published Volume 1, Volume 2. I could tell you hundreds of funny, well, it's not really funny, but tales of caution for artists like, yes, I messed up like this. Please don't do what I do. Even like art wise. But if you look at like my first streams on Facebook, I actually watched it the other day, actually, funnily enough. This is gonna make you laugh. And I look back and I went, holy shit, like it looked terrible. Like, you should see like my first stream drawings and you're like, compared to what I do now or how I can draw now, it's like I do feel like I have come a long way. And that's even with Volume 1 out, so yeah, it's sort of, it is years of practice, and I think like you got to have like a love for it and a dedication as well to sort of get to where I am. But thank you, Pay. It's really nice to hear that. Obviously, you know, the fact I make it seem effortless. It's like, no, I do have my terrible days. Like there are some streams you probably hear myself tell, like, not in a angry way, but more in a funny way. Like, I will tell myself off every 5 minutes, like, no, James, bad James, no, you do not do things this way. And I have to like literally tell myself off constantly just to get myself to do it right. And to be honest, I think that's part in thanks with Joe, because Joe's very because he wants me to succeed. Like, literally, he wants me to do well. So he kicks my ass a lot when I do something wrong, when I think I've done it right. And now I've gotten into that habit of really telling myself off when I when I mess up. So like, yeah, like that. No, naughty, by the way. But yeah, no, it is really nice to hear that. It's sort of, for me, for you to say that to me also means I have made progress in that regard. So I can actually hold my head up high and go, yeah, do you know what? I made progress today. And the one thing about art, I think, that people don't get is you can't be a perfectionist to be an artist, because if you are a perfectionist, you will never get anything done. And this is me being deadly serious, actually. Like, if you try to be perfect all the time, you will never learn anything. But if you learn by making mistakes and then looking back at drawing going, oh, I could do this better, I could do this better. But not in a horrible way, but more in, I've done that really well today. And I'm really happy with that. But I could have done a lot better on X, Y, and Z. So, and then you kind of learn from that. And then maybe do like a couple of studies if you feel like you really need to. And then you just grow from it. Like, literally, being an artist, no matter if you're a musician, musician, artist, comic creator, writer, like, the one thing you will need to learn, you could always learn. Like, you can be the best artist in the world, but there are still things you will always learn. There is always things you could do better. There's always things. And as long as you are willing to accept that and self-improve and critique yourself in a proper manner, that either, oh, I'm the best, or I'm the shittest, you can get somewhere with it. It is possible. You just need to, like, one, yes, the cheesy anime of believe in yourself, but two, willing to be honest with yourself and willingness to grow. I think it's like literally the key to success, is to sort of be able to grow from your mistakes and become better for it. Like, I know it's like I'm talking like fortune cookie bullshit to you guys, but it is like, to me, that is the truth of it all, though. And I think that is one thing, like, can distinguish a true artist from a I'm trying to think, like, from someone is to willingness to work and improve. Always. Always, you will never improve. But yeah, sorry, I went a bit deep and philosophical on you guys, and this is the guy who makes the fucking tea cult for a channel. I apologise. I am swearing my head off. I apologise today, but yeah, we're not this philosophical shit. Let's get back to the tea cult. Let's get it back to tea llamas and sacrificing tea bags for the tea bag god. And drinking your daily Yorkshire tea for the Queen of England. Because obviously she has to play a part because it is a tea religion. You know. But, yeah, all jokes aside. But yeah, I'm hoping that little bit of advice does help people, because I know people are hard on themselves. I'm sometimes hard on myself, and sometimes you just need to remember that. Just need to learn to be able to grow and improve. And once you get to that stage, then I think you always then become better with each artwork you do. Yeah, even if you have a terrible day, you can always improve. And there's always something you can be happy with. So, yeah. Well, I'm sounding like a hippie, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I sound like a total hippie today. But, yeah. That's honestly what I believe. But, there we go. And then we just touch up here. Now, the next bit, because I'm going to have to make sure I haven't missed anything, but I think if we do that, and then I think the cloth, we're going to do thin, because the one thing we are going to do is sort of, yeah, like that. And then just sort of get the rubber and then just clean that up a little bit. And then just sort of get that red. Did I rub that out? Yes, I did. Like a numpty, I rubbed that out. We're going to unlock that quickly just to get that shape in I want. Then lock. And then, yeah, there we go. And then we got like sort of like apron. Not apron. Why am I saying apron? Sounds great. You have a point. Yeah. I'm glad it's good. But like I say, it's sort of every person has to find their own path as an artist. So, you know, that's how I found mine. And you know, I feel good about it. And I'm not doing the whole, I hate my work. Rah! Like, there are times where I will hate it, but you kind of snap yourself out of it and go, no, there are bits I'm happy with. It's like when I now look back at the Bubbles work, there's actually an episode where I was not happy with myself because I felt like, even though I was doing the challenge from someone, I felt like I was taking 2 steps back because it was like an old style I used to do. And I had a talk with a friend yesterday, and then when I actually look back at the artwork, I go, actually, yeah, that was one of my best pieces. Not because of the shading, but because I actually like the anatomy and everything else about it. So I was actually able to now think about it in a happy way. So yeah, Fina, if you're watching, thank you for that. But yeah. There we go. And there we go. And then if we do the sort of, there we go. Because I want to just make sure that cloth is that, and then just sort of get that line in. You're right, James. You're back, buddy. Is he back, or is he? No, he's still making food. I just thought I heard movements, and I thought, oh, he's back. Yes, he is back. Now I get to torture him. Anyways, no, I'm joking. I won't torture him. Maybe. Just a little. Alright, it sounds like one of those evil things. I might do. Maybe not. You can never know. I'll tell you what I am actually going to do. Sort of. Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to fill that gap, actually. So I want to make it look like I'm gonna unlock that because I derped. Right, there we go, and then just sort of so where that is, and just sort of that's it. And then get this pen to sort of clean that up a bit, and then just sort of that's it. Yep, I'm happy with that. And then just sort of, yep, yeah, all right, cool. And then just get that leg there. So it looks like the cloth is sort of like folded in where the crotch area is. Oh god, no, that looks bad. No, 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 no. I do not like that. That is like heck no levels of bad. Yeah, right. We are not gonna do that. I've just he's like at first, yeah, that looks pretty good, and then when you look back, he's like, oh hell no, no, like literally out of the Cleveland show. No, oh. I don't know. That was really bad, Cleveland. I'm sorry, guys. That was very bad, Cleveland. To be honest, the lines are suggesting like stuff already, so I think we're definitely going to get rid of that. It just makes it look a bit messy, honestly. Okay, let's have a back look. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy I made that decision at the last minute, because I probably would have ended up regretting that. As for this, just do the shadows in between here. So you know the water's underneath. Just trying to think actually. What do I want to do with this drawing? It's almost like doing a Hercules pose. Think, boy, think. Right, let's put shadow here. Well, so it looks like the hair is actually sort of hanging sort of over her face a bit. And I want to make the water glow, so I don't really want to shadow the water, honestly, and I think it would just ruin the effect a bit. Oh, hello! I think we just had a follow. Who was that? Hello? Oh, thank you, Akili Paymino. Thank you for this, thank you for subscribe. Well done, thank you very much. And that was on YouTube. Thank you very much, friend. Sorry, I just noticed like someone literally subbed on my YouTube channel because I've got different characters for different things. So that one you just saw was... Oh, it was you. Thank you, Pay. Thank you for subbing to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I got different things. Mixer, I'm not sure what's going to happen to that because obviously Facebook owns it now. So, yep, it's official, guys. Facebook owns Mixam, which not surprised. I'm going to be blunt. I'm not surprised that happened. Like, I saw that falling for a mile. But, there you go. Well, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube. I am greatly appreciated. We are trying to get 100 subs out there. So, every little helps. Because obviously that will be the first milestone. And I'm literally just tapping away here. Just deleting away. Come on. Down. Right. Oh, right. Yeah, I know what that is. Sorry, I just looked at it and went, why is there red there? And I just remembered why. Anyways, let's stop herpaderping and actually get this shit done. Nice. I might have to raise the bar a little bit on this sort of thing. Because obviously I'm deleting stuff, but it's not picking up on things I want to delete as much, which is quite weird. So I'm wondering if there's a reason behind that. But doesn't matter now. I'm pretty much nearly done. Yeah, why ain't picking up on things that I want it to pick up on? It's strange if you ask me, but we'll work with it as much as we can. There we go. Right, anywhere else? Yes, there, and between the boobage. But yeah, thank you for subscribing. I do put my speed draws up there on a weekly basis. Well, that reminds me, I need to release Chibi Fun Time on Wednesday. That actually reminds me. Actually, I should release Chibi Fun Time today after the stream. But yeah, sorry, I just literally thought to myself, I need to release a page today. For the children's thing I do, which is Vamp Lost Old Chibi, which is like literally, if you like Ruby and you like Ruby Chibi, you'll definitely like VTLS Chibi. Just put it like that. Right. Yep. She looks actually pretty fucking awesome, and it actually looks like she's leaning back, which is really good. So we are going to save this, definitely. It's not under emotes. We are saving this under... My brain literally just died. There we go. Concept art. Do crossovers, commissions. It's concept art, and no, it's not concept art. No. It's under custom VTS characters, and we will go Mutant Elf. There we go. Right, now we can actually colour in the characters. Now, the only thing I want to do, honestly, before we do anything else, is to get a shadow under that. Because that's the only thing I think I'm going to call water and shadow for. Is sort of where this tsunami sort of thing is coming in. So we're going to do that. Flip. We forgot to duplicate. Duplicate. Thank you for subbing on my channel, Pay. That is awesome. Like I say, I do have other social medias, guys. If you want to follow me and check out my progress and all that fun stuff, feel free to. Obviously, you're more than welcome to become part of the T Cult. But remember, once you are part of the T Cult, there is no leaving. No, I'm joking. Long as you sip your cup of tea and long you know coffee is heresy, we are all good. All jokes aside, I'm hoping you guys are having a great time watching this so far. And now we can clean that up. So, and then obviously we clean this up. There we go. So now we got that. We should be able to do this fun little trick. Delete that. Yep, it's all deleted. Good. Select, deselect. And then we'll hit the black. And then, there you go. So now you got that sort of like tsunami thing going on. Now I can unlock that. Selection, deselect. Then just sort of, just to make it feel like an actual tsunami. There we go. So she's actually created like a tsunami with her abilities. Hello, person number 5. How are you doing today? Hope you are enjoying this stream thus far. I sounded very... Oh, Pegasus. Hello, Kyber boy. Pegasus, you hit on me? No. Anyways. Sorry, I watched way too much Bridges. I will apologise. Right, we're going to duplicate this later. Now we are finally gotten to this stage, which is the colouring stage. Now, first off, we are going to make that visible. We are going to make this part disappear because that's leaking out a little too much. And here. So first off, I think we are going to go for the water effect. First, we're going to need to find that nice water colour. So I'm thinking of maybe like a glowy sea blue. But we won't make it glow yet. We just want to get that base colour first. And then work on it from there. So like sea blue. It's like round about here, I would say. I'll say roughly that. And then we can work on it from there. Actually, I think a little... It's a bit more saturated, maybe. A little more darker. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a lot more sea blue. But yeah, just remember, guys, this is up to you. So if you want to change it and go, no, I want it to be like sort of like another watercolor, feel free to. As long as you're willing to send me a reference on the thing on the chat, I'm more than happy to have you guys. So here we go. And then there we go. We've got some like nice water elemental going on here. And obviously we're going to rub that out. Like I say, we want to make this hair sort of like a glowy water. So after a while, we might do some like really fun glow effects with it. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, just in case like any other chat from any other part will be on here. I don't know why I'm doing that. Right, just gently stroke across the ear, just so we can do that. Pick that up. To be honest, I think that's a little too thick. I think we need to outline it really, and then just sort of go from there. And then you get the water in the hair, like so. Now, because obviously this is where the layers come in handy, I have to admit, for my like more darker blackened style of drawing. Because then I can like just block things off and then just literally fill it willy-nilly. Someone was on a moped. I just listened to that like, is someone on a moped? Because what I want to do is do the water effect and then do like the rest on the layer below. So I want to do something really fun with this. So I'm hoping you guys will like what I'm going to do. So here we go. We get the fingers. Around the fingers we go. Into the hand. Make a D shape. And I think what we do is just to make sure I won't make any mistake, we'll block all this off. Like that. And then same here. Just colour that in fully. And then just block that off completely. Make sure there's nothing else. Brilliant. Now we can fill that up and then tidy it up. Tweedy, 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 tweedy. I don't know why I said that in such an accent. I apologise. Tidy up, tidy the hell up. Yep, there we go. Is there anything you want to see, by the way, Pay, on this character? Like any colour schemes that you can think, you know, oh, this would be fun? Because like I say, your wish is my command, as long as we don't make it too crazy. I should be able to manage it. Yes, I think I'm happy. Yeah, the blue is good. I like it as well. Right, now to kind of prove this is a water effect. Because if it works for this, then we can work up the skin in a lighter blue. I'm gonna edit, undo. Sort of. Like bright, yeah. So if we go like that. If we can prove it's sort of like a watercolor. And then just do like the ends like thickening in that color. So a shadow, we could use like this sort of shine to the water to our absolute advantage. Like that. And then sort of like so. And then like that. And then let's see. Yep. Like so. That is too close to that other blue, isn't it? If I use the magic wand. Yep. So what we're going to do is get that margin right down. And then just sort of not delete, but yeah. As long as we could do it like that, we're good to go. So, yeah, we'll get the blue like that, and then, let's see. It is going over, so we're going to do the same. Sort of thicken it up, and then just sort of really thicken it up here. Get that light of the water across. That's it, and then just like that. There we go. And then same here. Just above. And then sort of. Yep, I'm really happy with the way it's looking so far. It's actually looking like water so far, which is brilliant, because I have to admit, me and water effects do not get along sometimes, and the fact I am actually got this far so far is brilliant. It means I'm making progress, which is good. So, and then same here. Sort of like that. I wonder what Tiff would think of this, because obviously she's never really seen me do much water effects, so I would definitely like her thoughts on it. Sort of like that. Because obviously we're going to make this glow, so I don't want to make it like pure white. That's why I don't come for the pure white for now. Because if I want to make this glow, then it will become white anyway, so might as well have that sort of tint of blue there. Like that. And then just sort of wavy. That's it. Like I say, we're going to do it like the waves as well. Like sort of very untamable, uncontrollable. And bless me. I did that really loud. I'm sorry if I made your ears bleed, folks. Something got right up my nose. I do not know why. I do not know why, and I do not like it. And then obviously we do like the sort of... That's it. Yep, I'm happy with that. And then just sort of wave it up with the hair. And then same here. Just do the same for the other side. So you can tell it's like all sort of like that. Yep, I'm pretty happy with it so far. Very happy with the way it's going at the moment. And just sort of... There we go. And then just sort of... There we go. I'm very happy with this actually at the moment. I'm very... It's turned out quite nicely for me. Sort of wiggle that, wiggle, and then just sort of... Yeah. And then just got that sort of... Yep. Okay, we're happy with that. And then we'll just do like down the hair here as well, just to sort of get that hair looking alive. Live and moving. And then we are going to get this pen smaller. Not too small. Small enough, and just sort of... You'll see what I'm going to do. Sort of get that sort of like, you know when the shine goes onto the water and then you got that sort of wavy sort of effect going on. That's what I want to try and pull off here. Sort of, yeah, that's it. Sort of, it's like a veiny look in the water. Sort of what I'm trying to pull off today. Sort of, yep. Like so, and then just get out under her ears. And then just sort of... I wanted to kind of do this by hand, but I think I've actually got it pretty nailed. Just carry on those lines. That's it. And it's starting to look more watery, which is brilliant. That's kind of like my intention behind it. Just sort of get that. Like sort of get that flow. So like that. Yeah, I'm actually really pleased with the way this hair's looking at the moment. I'm actually really goddamn happy with it. Because it actually looks like flowing water from her head. Which is brilliant. Because obviously what I was worried about, I would make it too much like slime. With like sort of like weird triangular patterns. But it's not actually gone like that at all. Which makes me super happy. Just sort of... like that, and then what we can do is just sort of, that's it. because it can be cross-grid. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with the way this water's really actually looking along. It's proper looking like water now. Being sort of, there we go. That's it. Sort of webbing up at the minute. Just have a, yeah, that actually looks really watery. I am mega happy with that. Very mega happy, actually. Very happy. Now what I want to do is probably just be a little bit cheeky and add the shining like right at the end of the water by hand, just so it's got that sort of nice sort of feel to it, like sort of edge, nice little edge to it, because obviously this is more an effect than a actual physical thing, because water's very translucent and we need to sort of get that sort of feel in. Yeah. And then just sort of do that as well. Just to get the shine in the water and make it like really sort of stand out. Sort of like that. Well, yeah. All like that. And then which looks, yeah, I'm really happy the way this is turning out right now. And I'm hoping if Andrew the Voo does actually make an appearance today, he might actually like this as well. It's like sort of like a water. Just like that, and then doesn't need to appear all everywhere. Doesn't need to appear in most places, just to sort of get that water vibe feel. There we go. And just sort of get that shine there. Like that. And here as well. Just sort of get that, like I say, the edge of the water vibe. Because then what we can do is use this for the tsunami behind her. And then do like more of a green variant of it. Which, yep, I'm very happy about actually. Like so, and then and as you can see, now it's got like a lot more of a, yep, that pretty much, yeah, her hair is pretty much water. So instead of actually having hair, her hair is like actual water. So that is literally what I've gone for, because obviously because of her mutant genes kicking off, like it's not, her hair's not actually hair, it's literally liquid, which is water, which is quite cool. I've kind of gone for that sort of idea behind this elf character now, and I might do the same for her eyelashes as well, so you don't know this character's, because she did have like normal hair ones, but you don't know what her hair color was, sort of vibe. We're gonna go for that blue again with eyelashes first, and then pick up that color. It's like that, and then like that. So her hair is like sort of water effect, which is cool. Yeah, hair is pretty much like water, so I'm quite happy with that. Then we obviously we go for the tongue, sort of like, yeah, make her look sort of like really pissed off. Yep, I'm really happy with the look of this so far. Now, reminds me of a character when she said her brows and hair are lemon. Trying to think what character you're thinking of, maybe. I'm thinking it might be from a game. Right, so as for our hands, we want it like a turquoise blue colour and have the same sort of effect in our hand. Yeah. Element. Yes, element. There we go. That's a bit too... And what I'm going to do... Lock it again. And what I want to do with this character... There we go. And then just sort of... And what I'm going to do is make her arms water-like as well, but it's like a bit more green. It's obviously because of her skin complexion. But like I say, you could tell me what skin colour she is. It's like, she's not all going to be like this sort of blue colour. What I want is sort of parts of her are like that. So sort of like that. And there's like almost like a patternistic... where the water pattern's coming in. So sort of like that. And then what we're going to do is a clever thing of fading it. This is why I'm going to jump this to the next layer. So you'll see what I mean in a minute. So we're going to pick this colour up again. Maybe saturate a little bit more actually. Just to sort of get the colour a bit more visible. And then sort of... And then sort of... like that. And actually, we're going to actually kind of carry it on to the bottom of her lip and then... Yes! That'd be actually kind of cool. Because then what we can do next... Thicker for the edge. And then just sort of... like that. So if you guys don't think it's cool, just I will change it. But meanwhile... Oh, hi James, you alright? Oh, is he appeared or has he finished his lunch? He keeps like, every time I hear a noise, I think he's come back and it's like, nope, nope. He's blue balls dust again. He's blue balls dust with his presence. So it does have a lizard-like appearance, but don't worry guys, it will have like a water effect. That's what I'm kind of gunning for. But yeah, here we go. Like that. And then...
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, James. You alright? Did you enjoy your lunch?
I'm only just getting it because I underestimated how long and how annoying rolling out 16 goddamn pretzels would be.
Was it? Does it taste good though? Is it worth it?
I don't know. I won't find out till later because they're soft pretzels we're using for dessert.
Oh, fair enough. So at least it's done now. But yeah.
At least I hope so. But yeah, I might be quiet intermittently because I don't really want to turn your art stream into a turkey sandwich ASMR session.
That's fine.
Well, you might think it's fine. I don't know if anybody else would.
To be honest, I think like talking other things like can be quite wholesome sometimes. You just have like just like conversation about life things, basically.
Yeah, but you'll be having that conversation, and I'll be going,
num 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 turkey, num 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 num. Yeah. Oh right, eating. You mean? Yeah. All right. Sorry, I thought you meant actually talking about what you're eating. No. No. That would be a good thing to do rather than just allowing everybody here to imagine like a T-Rex is trying to eat whilst you try to draw a water monk. True.
So yeah, I'll leave you to that. I'll still have my headphones on.
Because
starving.
That's fair enough. Go nom 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 on that turkey like a T-Rex. Like a motherfucking T-Rex. Right, so now what we're going to do is go paler. Go even paler. And then just sort of get that sort of water effect going already. Just sort of like that. Just so her skin's like sort of like, is like sort of like there is waves going on her body. But it's like green. So I might try retint it as a blue. But we'll see how we go with it. And just sort of like that. And then just do like finger there. And then just... Oh. I forgot to do something here. Just do like the water effect in the hands. And then pale it up. And then just sort of get the edge here. There we go. So now what we're going to do is rub out this bit. So if you guys are happy with it, I will go to a more tint of blue. I was hoping like it'd be like more of a turquoise sort of like watercolor. We're going to fade it. And hopefully... Edit, undo. I think what we're going to do is actually delete all this first. Hold on. Why have I turned it? What's going on? There we go. And then just sort of... Yeah, do that. Oh. Edit, undo. I have just noticed something. Select, deselect, and just sort of... And then just sort of... There we go. The green looks nice. Yeah, it does. But I just don't want it looking scaly. And at the moment, it looks a bit too scaly to me. So what I might do is, like I said, is sort of... Hold on. It's sort of like trying to get, like, still green, but maybe nearer to blue. To just get that sort of light green water effect. But yeah, I'm just trying to have a look, see what else needs deleting. Like that. And her neck, round about her neck area there. Needs it badly. Select, deselect. Now what we can do is get the rubber. And what I want to do is sort of... Like that. So basically it sort of naturally... kind of leans into this water effect on her body. Sort of. Oh, edit, undo. Sort of. Yeah. I should have done this on another layer, methinks. Like that. And then... Edit, undo. Edit, undo. And just sort of fade that. I just want to fade those edges. Like that. So you got like a nice sort of transition into the skin. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. And then we get the normal rubber and just rub out bits we really don't need, like there and there. Obviously around the shoulder here. Yep, okay, cool. So what we do is we'll unlock that for a quick second. And just refill those eyes a little bit. Yeah. So as you can see here, like hopefully you can see what I've done is hopefully you'll see. Oh, I don't want to say you will see when you know you can see, which I'm being div. Just thinking about 10 things at once, I think. Right, there we go. So select, deselect. So now we can relock it. And what I want to do is highlight maybe. And then just sort of near turquoise light a little bit. And just sort of a bit too bright. What about soft? And we want brush mode. Trying to think. Not background. And opacity maybe. Stabilization. We'll try this. Yeah, there we go. That was a bit more bluer. Sort of. Oh god, no. It's not. Because I want to translucent it. That's all it is. Trying to think how to do it. Does look nice, but I'm just trying to think how to shift the hue a little bit without shifting the hue of the highlight maybe, or spray, maybe like absolutely saturate it. Aha, yes, I have done it. The highlight works because it whitens it, but it doesn't do what I don't want it to do. Okay, edit, undo, and just sort of, and get the rubber, just sort of rub that out. So we're going to do the eye later. But as for that, the spray can. There we go. Right, I'm happy with that. So now we've got this like lovely sort of bluish water green. But it's got that murky sea colour. So we're going to save that. I'm really damn well happy with that. Duplicate. Pay, I am going to give you an option. What do you want her normal skin colour to be? Like, do you want a white or like sort of Asian skin colour or black, or what colour do you want her skin to be? If you don't mind me asking you. I am actually thinking of maybe Asian. Sort of get a skin colour, lean her towards yellow. See if, oh wow, yeah, that actually might go really well, but I'm gonna sort of get her towards that color a bit more, a little bit more saturated. We don't want her pale, we don't want our ass to be pale, we want our ass to actually have color. So what do you think of this for a skin color? Hey, do you think it's good? Do you think maybe no, or? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's sort of, it gets that sort of mutant thing across. Like, you could tell she was once.
Seconded.
Sorry?
Seconded.
Yeah. Do you think that skin color's right, or do you think I should lean it towards that yellow? Because obviously I'm trying to get her sort of like, sorry?
I was just saying, I think that's all good.
Fair enough. But yeah, I actually like the way that skin is actually blending with the water skin. Which is fucking, yeah, I love that. That is awesome, Lino. I think we're going to do that for her ears as well. Hold on. I'm just going to check something. Yeah, I didn't delete the selection. Do select. Select the... Can I select the ears, please? Oh. Yeah, I'll see what I've done. Select, deselect, wrong layer. There we go. So, selection, deselect. You know the bits in between, like the sort of webbing parts, James? What colour do you want that to be?
Still eating my sandwich.
Oh, sorry, go on. Eat the sandwich.
That's cool. I'm just trying to think of what would actually be good for it, so...
Yeah. So we got that. We got the hair.
I was just thinking with a lot of like sea creatures, the webbing is occasionally a bit lighter due to the layer of skin being a bit thinner, so I'd say just a lighter shade of what you've already got.
Okay, so say that, and then bump that up. Maybe lean it towards red a little bit. Sort of get that sort of less saturated.
Slightly.
Yeah, just to get that sort of fish feel to it, like that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool because it looks like a bit more exoskeleton-y then. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Right, now the eyes. What colour can our eyes be, James? Or pay? Whoever gets here first. Just trying to think. We'll get back to that. But I think we do need a tone to separate the clothes a little bit. So we're going to use white for the cloth underneath that. A pit and stuff. And maybe the white in between the beads. Just to get some colour separation. Because I know you definitely call dibs on the beads. Oh, hold on. We haven't done our legs yet. Bloody hell. Got to do her legs. Whoopsie. So we're going to do her legs now. And we're going to do the effect again. We're going to pick up that green. We're going to jump on last layer. Unlock it for a second. And we are going to do that. And then obviously upper fire like so. And then just get the rubber. Delete that bit. And we'll lock it again. Then we get the colour effect there. And then just sort of get the brush like so. And then we get smaller and then just sort of and then sort of fancy ass watercolors. Yep, there we go. And then we got like that. Then we get the rubber again. And then we just, like say, again, gently fade it. So it actually looks like it's a part of her skin. And it's just showing like sort of like a water effect that sort of goes on with her legs. There we go. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way that's looking. Now the beads you said are steel colour. Now we can get back to them. So we're looking like a maybe stainless steel. So leaning towards blue but grey. Sort of. Again, get some neutral colours in there to sort of separate, but not too neutral. Sort of like a stainless steel blue, I'm thinking. Sort of like that. Yep. Oh, edit, undo. And obviously get the ball around there. So you get the white and then sort of separate, so you can separate the balls a bit as well. Like I say, James can call out if he doesn't like the colour of the prayer beads, essentially. I might put some Koji on there. Like Water, Peace and Tempest, maybe. And I might do that in, don't know what colour, actually. We are going to look up symbols. There we go. So, images. Yep, cool. We're going to do that. And I'm going to get restream chat up, so in case someone jumps in and says something. My wife has messaged me. 2 and 3:15. Yeah, it's coming soon. So I'm just taking a peek. Don't worry. Make sure the delivery hasn't come yet. Yep. Right, anyways. So my wife was saying something to me. Right, I think we're gonna make it sort of like a orange colour maybe to paint. But not too bright, so we're probably looking at that. And now we're gonna have to look up Koji quickly.
Yeah, sorry for that ever-long interlude.
That's fine. Just let me know if someone says something, James. I'm gonna put some like Japanese writing on here.
No
on
worries.
each bead, so I'm gonna go for 3 Kojis, which is one's gonna be peace.
Yeah.
And
Pay just said that he just got back, by the way.
oh, welcome back, Pay. How you been, buddy? We're just doing the Kojis on there. Like, so like I say, one bead's gonna be peace, and then it's gonna be like sort of like in 3 pattern. Don't know why pattern of 3, but there you go. Do you think
one
this...
random?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just joking, saying one random bead just says testicles.
What in Koji? I'm really tempted to do that, but
You'll keep it professional.
Yeah, I gotta keep it professional. Even though that would be really funny, and if you had like a really observant reader, that would be absolutely hilarious. But one's gonna be water, I think, obviously because due to that element. Japanese words, images for honor. But I want water. Sorry, I'm trying to look it up. If someone finds it first, please slap it on the Discord. Kanji, that's it. Writing for... It's because I didn't put 4. That water? Japanese writing water bottle. Spring. Not really. Ah. That's funny. I think there is no kanji for water.
Oh.
So spring might have to be the closest thing then. So we'll go with that. So like, obviously there's always a spring. Like that. You could decide the third one, James, if I can find a word for it. Or the Japanese writing for it. Control, whatever, you know. Don't mind.
Life.
Life. Like that. Didn't think of that. Water is the giver of life. See what, okay. Japanese writing for life. Hopefully it's to be something simple. Again. That's manga. And why is my wife calling me? Why is she calling me in the middle of a stream?
Because she's evil.
I'm just going to tell her I'm streaming. What's up? Can't find for life either.
Oi.
Have you found it, James?
I have not. I wasn't searching. Give me one
Oh
second.
shit! I've just found one for water.
Oh, tidy.
I like it. I didn't find what I wanted, but I found water. Aren't I a clever monkey? Well,
Maybe if you check water, you'll be able to find life.
True. So, and it's really simple to do, actually, which is brilliant. Water is... that. Hopefully I did it right. So, obviously that's not connected as well, so we need to make sure that. Gonna do that. And then obviously, yeah. Obviously we do that. And then obviously we're gonna have to get the secondary colour. Does that like blue still look good enough, James? By the way.
So I was going through a few
Yep.
searches. Yeah, that looks cool. I like
Yep.
it.
Will do. I am checking. You can vouch, James. I'm literally checking like every 5 minutes just to make sure.
No worries.
Treadmill does turn up. Sorry, my wife has ordered a treadmill, so.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning earlier. It's all good.
Right, life. Eat big, small, big, few. 1, 2, 3. I've got numbers here. Bicycle, electricity, car, sushi, meat, tea. No, I'm tempted, but no. I'm so tempted to do tea, but it's complicated anyways.
Okay. Up to you, man.
I was just going to do that as a joke towards the tea cult. It's like, yes.
Do it.
Do it. We're going to do it, yeah? Do tea.
Do it.
Make a part of the tea cult.
Do it.
Just listen out and don't shut the door, okay? Okay, we'll do. Well, I can't anyways, because I've got a coat hanger hanging around the other side, so... But anyways, right, so how does tea go? If someone catches this, I'm gonna be laughing. For a tea cult joke. So is that a kanji for tea? Yes, it is. Well done. You have passed the test. You be part of the tea cult. You are now one of us. Because that could actually be a really good reference of that in joke if I ever make her appear.
Fair cop.
So, yeah. Oh, the beads are the right still colour, by the way, James.
Yeah, I can differentiate between the clothes. It's all good.
Talking about clothes, that is going to be the next part I'm hitting. So what colour do you want the clothes to be?
At first, I thought those were the intended colours for them.
Oh, no. That was, when I do blue, it usually means, that is like, sort of like, I just cover it so I can then lock it and not mess up, if you get what I mean.
I get that.
But if I delete the clothes, so...
Just thinking.
Yep. And then just sort of delete all these blues here. And then just sort of... There we go. And then we get... Duplicate the layer. Duplicate. So, obviously, the Japanese monks have black and something, but I was thinking maybe something different. I haven't even done our eye colour yet. I need to even figure that one out. Yeah, what's going on? Why is it... Hold on. Just looking up something. Oh, no. It's just me. Just me. Brilliant. Yeah, I did delete that. Whoopsie. So we're going to put our blue back. So, anyways, hey, do you have any ideas for colours for clothes or anything? As well, while we're trying to think up things and scheme and take over the world with the tea cult. Just trying to think. Maybe the top row we go near sort of like reference to that, but we're gonna go green.
Thinking is hard.
Don't think too hard. Sorry. I know, that is evil. I'm thinking maybe... No, top row will be too... Maybe red? It's not like a... Yeah. Sort of like that. I'm just trying to think like what colours we could do the cloak. So I think we do need a contrast to all the blues and greens. We need something warm in a sort of look.
Yeah, because I was thinking red might be a good one. I just didn't know if you needed it lighter than that or darker to fully contrast it.
No, it can be most reds, so it's up to you really. Do you want it dark? Do you want it light? You know, like I say, this is custom character week. I am the puppet. You are the puppet master. I am the puppet. So
I'd say that shade is fairly good. Maybe a tiny bit lighter, but like literally not too much, because
yeah,
even though I thought the blue was good, it did kind of give off a Legend of Korra vibe rather than a custom character.
There we go. Yeah, I think I agree, James. This is actually a bit brighter like that, yeah? A little bit more saturated as well, so it's a lot more red.
More distinguishable.
Yeah, it's more distinguishable. As for the underneath, actually, we could make a reference to the actual image I used, and instead of doing it black underneath, maybe a darker orange. Not near brown, but sort of like a orange but dark. Just trying to get the right orange, really. Right orange for the job. So like that, maybe?
Waiting for it to pop up on here. Yeah, I'd say that's good.
Yeah. And then what I could do is then overlap it with the reds if I have to. And then just... yeah, because then it sort of like matches the beads as well. With a colour scheme.
Yeah.
And it gives a Japanese vibe as well, which is the important thing as well. And the water hand, we can just rub that out. Clean up with the reds. I'll be right back. Breakfast time. Oh god, it's breakfast right where you live. Bloody hell.
No worries.
No worries. Get some food. Get it in you. Get some food. Yeah, I actually like the colour scheme. Maybe I'm not sure if the orange should be a little bit darker or not, but we're getting there. Rubber again, jump onto the water. Obviously, just rub out that water there. Sort of like that. Yeah. All right, cool. And what we can do is go just a little bit more saturated, a little bit more darker, and maybe a bit too brown. Up a bit. Yeah, that's about right. Because then it contrasts the red a bit better, and also it sort of like gives the warm color scheme. Now her arm braces and the eye color. That's the only thing we got left. So, what color should our arm braces be? Maybe
keep up the metal appearance of the beads as well with the arm braces.
Yeah, I was thinking like a gold maybe to contrast the arm braces.
Okay.
Like sort of like it's metal, but at the same time it contrasts the beads enough that you know the beads are their own thing on the body. Plus, also what it does, it gives that sort of nice transcendence into. Sound like a bloody Buddha now. Like sort of transitions it into from the blues and greens, and you got that yellow as a jump color.
Yeah.
But it's not too in your face because if we go full on saturate, we're just going to make a like rainbow at this point, and we do not want that. Actually,
nope.
Just makes the drawing too messy then. Yeah, so I would reckon maybe do that, and then obviously now you got this sort of. Maybe just go towards grey just a little. We don't want it like bright, like I said. We want it sort of transcending into the other colours, but not. That's too greyed. A lot better. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So like I say, then it transitions into the orange, then transitions into the red. Eyes, however, maybe a green. like a dark green.
Uh-huh.
Sort of. Oh. Yeah, we didn't make sure to do these. Selection, deselect. We get the rubber. Just jump up each layer. Next one up. Oh, I see what I did. Got to unlock it. And then just sort of... What do you think about that?
Yeah, nice.
Bit more brighter on the eyes, maybe, or...
No, I think we're all good.
I'm just going to do it just to see what it looks like, and then see what you prefer.
No worries.
Because that dark, I don't know, like the black's kind of... How about that? Do you see our eye colour better?
It's just updating on the stream. Give me one moment.
Yeah. Brown.
Yeah, I think we're all good.
Yeah, and then for the squid eye as well, I'm just going to do a little... Like that, and then darken it, shadow. Sort of like that, just to give that sort of squid eye appearance. Right. I think she's pretty much done before we can do the effects, so we're going to save this and then do the background wave, which is, to be honest, we could just do one layer for this. I'm pretty happy with doing that a little bit darker because it's a bit more thicker water. Yeah, like that would be a lot better. I'm hoping, there we go. And then like lean up towards the lighter colours. Get the thickness. Get down with the thickness. Anyways, any bands that you're looking forward this year? Any new albums? Because I think we've talked everything there is about games at the moment, with everything coming out. There's an announcement I'm not aware of recently.
Nothing off the top of my head coming out later in the year. Pretty much the two albums I was looking forward to came out back in March and April, but
yeah,
haven't exactly had funds back then. But
yeah,
it's a band called Lucifer who are doing a live show later in November after
nice.
rescheduling a lot of their European dates after the lockdown happened.
All right, yeah, I can imagine that.
Curious about that. They're doing a show in, I think it's Camden.
I was going to say, how are they going to pull that off without breaking lockdown, obviously?
Well, it's not until November.
Oh, true. So things could ease up by then, really.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood.
Well, they're already started announced, well, not necessarily for this band, but like places like the Eventim Apollo and other theatres are starting to slowly announce new shows that are happening later in the year and next year. So I'm certain they've got a plan.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully they will. I don't know. Let me just. Yeah. Sorry, that did a really.
And another band called. Oh, sorry.
No, I know. Just I did a really crap job at one point, so I had to kind of went back a little bit. Go on.
I was just gonna say, there's another band called Demons and Wizards who are a power metal band formed with a couple of people from Iced Earth.
All right.
They released a new album earlier in the year. All their stuff's available on like Spotify and Prime Music. So I didn't need to buy the album, but I want to buy the album.
Yeah.
Just so I can be like, yeah, I got it here. I don't need to pay £10 a month just to listen to one CD.
Yeah, no, I get you. You have to kind of justify it, don't you?
And seeing as my car is at least 8 years old, it doesn't really have that many options for internet or connecting to my phone, so I need the CD because I'm one of those old fuckers that has a CD player in his car.
Oh god, yeah, you got to. I'm sorry, but you have to. It's kind of like the unspoken law. Layout, new raster layout, hard light. No, to be honest, I would do the same thing, James. I prefer CDs. I don't know why. It's just like knowing you got it physically is quite nice.
It just feels a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. When it comes to that, I sound like a couple of old guys now, but I 100% sort of agree with that, to be honest. The T-Cult agrees with your statement.
Good.
I think we're going to go for the purple shine on the skin. So I'm trying to think of like a good halfway point. There we go. How's it looking? Sorry, because I need to see what it looks like on stream. Yeah, it's looking not looking too bad, but we need to go brighter. We need to go even brighter. Brighter than ever before. And I'm thinking for the water, maybe like a red light. Not the water effect on her skin, obviously, but I meant the water in general. Just so you could differentiate her skin from the water.
Yeah.
I can hear a drill. Oh, sorry, I just heard a drill. I was a bit like... Well, that might be something arriving then. Or something like a drill. Anyways. On with the music, as they say. And then we got the palm here. Fingers up. Hoping it looks... This is going to come out really nice today. Really hoping. Have you... you said you wanted to catch up with Volume 3 and that. Have you done that yet, by the way? Just wondering.
Ever so slowly. I've just been strapped for time at the moment.
Yeah, no, with your course and all, that's understandable.
Slowly refreshing my memory, but again, it's been a while since I've gotten through any of the books, so
yeah,
I will get through them eventually. It's just
no, it's fine. Take your time, man. I was just wondering. That was like pure curiosity. That one.
That's cool. Again, it's just
yeah.
I'm too leisurely when it comes to reading. I just like to
take your time and enjoy it. Yeah, which is fine. I am more than happy for you to do that. Metal. Now, I think we go for the blue for the golden bits. Just to give that sort of gold vibe. But as for the balls, I'm going to have to say that like that. As for the balls, I think we're going to go for like just near green.
Okay.
Just so it differentiates enough. And also it gives the balls the shine they need. That sounded so wrong. I'm making shiny balls, James.
Hey, I knew what you meant. You're the one that's turning it dirty.
Yeah, I know. But it's funner that way.
No, it ain't my fault. It's your fault. As long as you're okay with that.
I'm okay with talking about my shiny balls. We got that. Is that just me, or is it not fading properly? There we go. Up a little bit more. Up the opacity. There we go. So now we're getting those nice shiny balls. Got the skin color. We got that. The clothes don't really need a shine because they're not really latex unless you want me to make it like latex for the orange bit, James. What do you think?
Again, I still think it looks all right.
Right, so we'll move on with the water. I'm going to go bigger with this. Sort of enforce that sort of colour. Sort of like that. And then rub that out. Just noticed that. Whoopsie. Did I do the same for this? No, I didn't do the same for this, did I? There we go. Get the shine in the water. Shine in the water. Don't know why I'm singing.
No one does.
No, no one does. It's a mystery compared to no one. I know I can make it easy blade, but do I care? Probably not.
When have you cared?
Well, I run a tea cult. You gotta have to be a little bit uncaring, you know, when you run things like that.
Fair, fair.
There we go. All jokes aside. So get that flow going. There we go. Right, that's the shine effect. I don't think I really... Oh, got to do the hair. Forgot about the hair. Whoopsie. Right, make that smaller and then just sort of get the edges of the hair shiny. And then just sort of let the flow of the hair. Get the wavy flow going. Don't know why I'm singing it. But there you go. Checking. When's that delivery arrived? It's like literally nearly quarter past 3 and it's not even arrived yet.
Damn.
So there we go. Sort of. There we go. And then just sort of get that flow in. So you can use the light as sort of like a reflector of what the water's flowing into. There we go. That is literally about it. To be honest, I don't think I really need to glow anything. Now time for the background. And then afterwards, we shall give her a name. So what we're going to do is probably get the background like a darkish red colour. I'd say probably that. Because then I can actually go to the water layer. Actually rub out bits we don't want. That. So there's little edges here and there. Like that. And then obviously on the water bits here. As you can see now I can like absolutely go mad on the tidying up. That's because I went ham on the hard light. So let's... Actually, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Select. We are gonna select that layer. We're gonna do, yeah. Selection. Deselect. Edit, undo. Edit, undo. There we go. Just trying to think of a way to kind of neaten this up quicker. Maybe if we get a bigger rubber, and sort of go behind like that, and then just slowly clean up bits. Yep, there we go. That looks a lot more cleaner. Now we can go to the hard light layer and just get that little nick there I can notice. There you go. That looks pretty much done for the cleanup. Now we can just literally go back to the drawing itself. Now what I want to do, I'm gonna try something. Layer, raster layer. I do something like this. Like that, and then look a bit spiritual like that. And get the rubber, get the fade, make the rubber bigger, and just sort of spray can, make it smaller, and just sort of like that. There we go. And then we move that down. Get the spray can and just sort of like that. Just get that sort of nice little vibe, spirit vibe going. There we go. Now we create a new layer. New raster layer. And we're going to go for the darkest yellow. And you're going to see something pretty cool, hopefully. Oh, because I went for the darkened brush. Whoopsie. Wondered about that. And we're going to go over everything with a thick brush like that. And just sort of. And then put additive glow. So you got that sort of like little glow going on. Hopefully you guys will like this, because this is going to be like a cool little effect I'm going to do. Layer, new raster layer, and then just sort of. And just additive glow. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is sort of like have like sort of like a spirit weave behind her.
Cool.
Once I desaturate it a little bit, then you'll get to see hopefully how. Oh, it's hopefully. I'm going to say it's going to look absolutely amazeballs. Hopefully, layer, new raster layer, and then we could do another additive glow. A little bit thicker, and just sort of. Yes, that is what I'm after. Sort of. And then just sort of slowly. Just get it all together like that. And then just sort of. And then go completely white. Layer, new raster layer, one more time additive glow, and we're gonna absolutely smaller brush, and then just sort of draw a line like I'm going to do like this. What do you think, guys? Like it?
Swish.
There we go. Now what we're going to do is literally tone it down a little bit by fading it. So it's got that sort of nice little fade, mystical sort of look going on. Like that. Bit too fadey. There we go. We go low with this. Now we've got that going on. Now we can get the rubber and then just sort of get in between this thing here. Get between the bits that don't really need to glow.
Okay.
So what it does, it gives that sort of like mystic branch vibe. Like that. So we only...
Yeah, sorry.
So go on.
I was just saying, sorry if I seemed a bit quiet for the past few minutes. I've been
Not me.
having a word with a few friends from my old school. We were just taking the mick out of the new Fallout TV series that just got announced.
Was it any... Did it look any good? Like, I wasn't too sure about it personally.
I haven't seen the trailer for it yet, but someone shared the announcements and we were just like taking the piss out of it, just saying like, oh, they'll probably have a separate subscription that you can get called Fallout TV first, and then it just clears out your entire Prime subscription. You'll try watching the first episode, but there'll only be 2 people, but 50 people will pop in at the end or something.
True. I ain't gonna lie. That is probably gonna...
They'll call each episode a patch, and then you can buy the full release a year after streaming, you know.
Oh, fair enough.
Just being very sarcastic nerds about it.
Yep, I can imagine that. There we go. What do you think?
Yeah, all good.
Right.
I think you did a good job.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I know it wasn't much custom because obviously there weren't many people here today, so I had to make do with what I got. Right.
Nice.
You only let... Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, bear in mind, Kenichi's doing that 10-hour stream.
Oh,
thing,
God,
so...
yeah. I don't know why she's doing that. She's going to be so knackered by the end of the poor girl.
Yeah, but bear in mind, I think it's a celebration stream for...
It is.
being able to afford the printer for her Etsy business.
Oh, yes. So we'll probably raid her in a sec then, and we're going to get it right this time.
Sweet.
Here we go. So just make sure everything's fine. Just do some final touch-ups, really. But yeah, I'm really happy with this today.
You are.
Hopefully Joe will like it too. So there we go. Yeah, I think our Force of Nature character looked pretty good, actually. Yeah, to be honest, I think I was right not to give her a tattoo, honestly. I think it just looked really tacky on her. Okay, so we're going to save again, and we're going to name her. James, do you want the honour of this?
Okie dokie. Give me a minute.
I'm going to do it here, I think, round about here. Yeah, don't worry. Feel free to take your time.
Do you have any slight ideas of your own, or just trying to bounce ideas off?
The only thing I could think of is maybe her name should be something in Japanese. Just thinking,
Kyrie. That's the only thing that comes to mind if you're thinking of Japanese names without being overly stereotypical.
Name Japanese for flow. Yeah, but I want Japanese for flow. Oh. Japanese would be foro. So let's put some ideas down.
Okay.
So we got foro.
Excuse me, sorry.
Here you go. English dialect. Ocean. How do you spell that?
Ocean.
E-A-N. Foro. So we got water ocean. Or foro kai. Or we could go foro kai.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Foro kai, I think, would be her name. So her first name Foro, which is Flo.
Yeah.
And Kai. So I'm gonna write that in a funner way. So because I was only just writing that just to get my head around it. I think we're gonna do it in black. So Foro Kai. There we go. And I'm going to write that again because now I know what colour to write it in. Just do it in a more nicer Foro. Hi. Bye. And then what we can do is just lasso that and just move that there. Selection, deselect, and then edit, transform, scale, and just make that absolutely smaller. So we just put that in the corner. So yeah, Foro Kai, that's her name.
Well then.
I'm happy with that. Okay,
Cool.
I'm gonna have to get off because usually if I finish early enough I will do some emotes for people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we are going to save this. Save as, actually. PNG. And her name is Foro. Hold on. Is it FRO I put? I don't know. I just put it like this. Foro Kai. Save. Hold on. Is it saving? It's doing something.
I hope it is.
Well, I've saved the file anyway, so if it does crash, I don't mind doing it again.
Fair enough.
But yeah, there you go, James. Your first created OC alongside us. Well,
Okay,
Twitch created OC with you along.
I'm glad that I could help whilst eating my sandwich.
That's fair enough, don't worry. Anyways, we're going to create Kenichi now, so I want to say thank you all for watching. I know we've been a bit quiet today, but here we go. So we are going to get this right this time. So KONN and then underscore. Because that's the thing. I always get that bit wrong, and I keep sending people to another Kenichi channel. There we go. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. This is James Vamp Lost Soul. Truth more it seems. Bye. Anyways, guys, before we... Sorry, go on.
I just said see ya.
See ya. All right. Anyways, guys, yeah, anything you want to do, if you want to send fan art, send to Vamp Lost Soul Hotmail or tag me at Vamp Lost Soul at any social media. Remember to feel free to support me on Patreon for awards like voting, next live draws, and much more. And remember, the Amazon ebook versions of Vamp Lost Soul is £5 to $1.99 until the pandemic is completely over. I'll see you all later. This is James Vamp Lost Soul. Truth more it seems. Bye.
Cool.
All right, let's turn my stream off.